traveling vaudeville villain. You don't give a flying fuck who ain't not feeling them. Watch what you're dealing them. Ace King Death card. Strong arm the wrong man, pardon the left guard. Get money and earn it, that everything you touch turn shit. Got much to learn, kid. Write it up, burn shit. Light it up like the Dutch when the hash melt. Only time they see him when they...
Okay, so, you agreed to the interview, is that right, Volker?
As I have nothing else to do, yes.
Okay, so, first question, what exactly made you join Fest's server when you still were a member?
Well, I first met him when he was streaming. I think it was like the second ULC stream, or the first, I forgot. Even though I spent literally most of the stream in the queue to join. It was still a fun experience. So I just came back for later streams and then he announced the DC server, so I joined when it released, and promptly got muted for using bot commands in general.
That's quite funny, not gonna lie. Well, since you are not in the server anymore, why exactly did you leave/get banned?
Oh boy, well. Funny thing is I got banned two times. Both times for let's just say, spamming the funny word that starts with N.
Oh, you are not playing around, huh? Anyway, if you could, would you join back into the server?
I probably would, but I wouldn't talk much considering the fact that I have to babysit the folks in the group chat.
Do you have any fond memories of the server you might want to share?
I have quite a few actually. There are probably far more, but I forgot about most. I do remember doing a riot in general cause Fest gave himself level 100. I lost my number 1 spot in the level leaderboard. Also I single-handedly got like all the level 1 through 40 rolls first every time.
So you're like the OG of the server. No wonder I've heard of you multiple times.
They still talk about me? Goddamn.
Not much, but every now and then I suppose. I kind of respect that, sir, not gonna lie.
Don't start with the formalities, just call me Volker or Valk. Pick the one you like, I guess.
Ha, sure then, Volker. Do you have anything to say about specific members of the server?
Well, before my first ban there was Cherry. Pretty sure he's back now, but he was gone for a while. He was actually quite chill for a mod. There's also Funny Bone, no more needs to be said about him.
Cheery is currently kicking in his own small channel actually, making good art.
There's also Stack. Funny thing is, if I remember correctly, both me and Stack are Polish. So there's that. As for Fest himself, I do still like him, we just don't talk at all. Mainly cause of the, funny word spam. Fest doesn't want to talk to me cause of it, which I respect.
If you could change one thing about the server, what would it be?
Get actually good mods, cause I'm gonna be honest here, most of the new mods are either popular people or people that got biased in. The only recent mod that I think deserves the role is Core, like there was a level requirement for the mod applications, and one of the ads mods joined the server and got admin for fucking free. Not even gonna mention AtelFX who got mod even though he barely does anything, he just exists. That's all.
Does that mean you generally don't like most mods except Core?
It's not that I don't like them necessarily. It's just that I think their promotion to mod is undeserved and given simply out of bias.
Makes sense, it does sound pretty biased. I shouldn't really give my opinion as I'm the interviewer though, so that doesn't truly matter. Is there anything you want to add before we finish this?
I have one message. It's gonna be here in 5 minutes. Just kidding, just kidding. All I'm gonna say, fuck sin. That is all.
Well, Volker, it's been a fun while interviewing you. Thanks for your honest answers and cooperation. I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, no problem. Just make sure Fest doesn't bite you.
Okay gamer, sorry for the big delay between interviews. Do you have anything to say before we start?
Not much actually, let's start.
Okay, so first question, what exactly made you join Fest's server when you still were in it?
First was Kostya, who invited me. At first I could not because the lack of my account being old enough. But when I did, the server was pretty dead while I was there. And for the most part it was one of those servers I checked once in a while.
That's kinda real, not gonna lie. Well, since you are not in the server anymore, what exactly made you leave, or get banned?
Well, about the story, it's a bit funny to be honest. Koss got an idea of me pretending to be Valkyr's alt and see Fest's reaction. And I did exactly that. But one of the admins did figure I was doing that and DM Valkyr about me spamming a certain word to truly get the reaction. So I did, and got banned about 10 minutes later.
Okay, that did make me chuckle.
I just made Valkyr's legacy go back live.
Well, do you have any fond memories of the server you think you want to share?
To be honest, I was like the damn Abaclips horse of Femin or whatever it was. The damn server was dead as hell. Admins were legit not doing their job, to be honest. 10 to 20 minutes to notice somebody was spamming a certain word for like 500 times is wild.
So does that mean your memories of the server are mainly negative?
Yeah, about right. I was laughing my ass off in the process of getting banned. Nothing much to call good. I legit once checked the server and there wasn't message for like 2 days. Like, damn bro, the server cannot be that bad.
Do you have any specific comments on certain people in the server?
Well, aside my friends, I really didn't got to know anybody all that. For the server being damn dead. Saying this for the 100th time, T-Bash. But like, damn, am I the famine Abaclips horse?
Well, that nicely leads to our next question, I suppose. If you could change one thing about the server, what would it be?
The admins. Now the question opens. Why the admins? Really simple on that side. Well, the only admin I see doing their work were Burger, Bonely, and Fard. Like, hello, where's the rest? Does Fest knows what he is doing? Like, choosing random people that just join the server for admins is not a good idea. Or if they are just popular.
I've heard similar complaints and honestly that's kind of true. Once again, I'm the interviewer, but you do have a point.
Yes, that's the point. Like, damn, get to know them, then give them free admin. How do you know that they're gonna make your server be a better place? Maybe it becomes worse than better.
Well, gamer, I enjoyed our little interview, even though it was quite short. Do you have anything to add before we finish this?
One message for the owner of UBCS. Fest don't be opinion sensitive, sometimes people acutely give good opinions and ideas. That's all, thanks for inviting me.
I'm a gamer! I'm a gamer! I am a gamer!
How's he doing? Not good. He still thinks this is practice of some sort.
Hello Trashpile, you have agreed to the interview, right?
I actually have. Hello.
Before we start, no, you cannot call me any slurs in any different languages. Mainly Albanian and Arabian, and you cannot crash out. We want you calm and collected with a cool head for this interview.
Për dure e ka kop motrën, hajde motra ime bojna pikë së bashku. Familjen ta martej, motrën gjyshën, 800 vjeçare që e ki në Rusi, në Moskva ta martej, familjen ta qif shapel.
Sure, I was not planning on doing anything in that context anyway. Let's just start, no pressure at all.
Good to hear that. First question. What exactly had you joined Festive server when you still were in it?
Oh well. Back then when I still was watching Fest's stream with Onyx, I found this account, and thought why not join the server.
Straightforward, huh? Well, since you are not exactly in the server anymore, how exactly did you end up leaving or getting banned?
Well, I left once cuz Fest made a dumb joke about me speaking Arabian and warned me for no reason, and that day I got racially profiled, which went to much further extent than verbal stuff, so I got triggered, left, joined back. The second time was cuz Fest told my former friend Sintakus. In response he lied me straight in the face and told me he was suicidal, which was a lie. While still being fooled, I made a video talking about Fest and how much of a dick he is, which gained about 250 views.
Yeah, I actually saw the video. Well, if you could join back, would you?
I in fact can right now, but I won't. Not because of my pride, but because I literally don't belong there anymore. I decided to start a conflict with the owner, and you can't just go back like nothing happened. Plus I liked his streams, but once again I don't really care. I was not even the one to make most comments on Fest streams, or make that video for him. That was the old Trashpile channel's co-owner, who I will not name cuz those secret admirer comments were embarrassing.
Interesting. Well, do you have any fond memories of the server you want to share?
Oh well, I had lots of fun in the server, and really introduced me to Discord as a whole. Chilling with Goldie in the general chat was fun. Back then it was still called Festivities Cafe. It was way better, like super light-hearted fun and shit. I loved making terrible suggestions for the game and discussing them with Goldie. Also got warned a ton. And back then I was way less short-tempered. Generally I think joining back then was the best way to really get introduced into Discord again.
Well, do you have any comments about members of the server?
Oh yeah. First off, Goldie, my best bud, cool creative dude. When he gets on with making suggestions you really see how passionate he is. If you think you're as nice as him you're a funny motherfucker. We have Core, he's probably one of the most calm and genuinely respectable people I've ever talked to. Heard he got mod which 100% deserved, he's the man for that I assure you. We have that guy called AtelFX. I didn't like him, he seemed like a snarky little narc, you know those undercover cops that try to throw you in the slammer but on some sneaky shit? We have Kostya, he's cool too. Probably the most neutral of them all, he'd never snitch on you or talk shit behind your back. Peyton, she's cool but I am still worried for her. I hope she's aight and everything, and yeah she should really have written more. I thought she was cool to make suggestions with. Then we have Festive, he's kinda cool, he just acts like a cunt sometimes, but I'd say he has a bright ass future.
If you could have changed a thing about the server, what would it be?
Probably making the level requirement for image perms in lobby 10, so people can express themselves in different ways quicker.
That would in fact be quite nice for new members. Well, Trash Pile, I have a bonus question for you. Do you in fact still resent festivity?
Nah, but like, at first I was pleased. All these people kinda supported me on my wrong decision to hate Fest, but as the hate for him got louder, and I finally found out Sin was lying, I realized I might have inspired some people to hope for the downfall of festivity even though he didn't do much wrong. Like my worry changed from, will there be justice for Sin to, oh shit, Terry's consequences to me randomly going around and blowing up in rage. OFC, he's a rude piece of shit sometimes but on stream he's actually cool. Like I don't know about you but I kind of feel bad. Imagine you get made fun of, say kill yourself, and then there's a small upbringing themed around your downfall. So like, I'm happy I could get this off my mental, cause that video didn't sit right with me, right? So what I want to say tonight is, go to that man's festive server, show him some love, show all my friends some love, especially Core, Goldie and Peyton, live, love, laugh, and just have fun.
Well, Trash Pile, it was a fun interview. Do you have anything to add before we finish this?
Now what are you supposed to say on the end of records? I don't know. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Mashed potatoes, applesauce, buttery biscuits, and I get lost. Yes, y'all.